Hello my dear students and welcome back to Dr. Shoraf's classes guys. So let's read the question first. How many three-digit numbers can be formed using three distinct single-digit prime numbers? And there are four options: 60, 64, 24, 12 and 4. And we have to find which option will be correct for this question. Okay, so let's solve it together. Now, did you know that 2 is the only even prime number in the entire infinite universe of the numbers? Every other prime is an oddball. If 2 walked into a room of other primes, it would be the only one who could be divided by 2 without causing a scene. Okay, now back to our problem. We have a set of 4 numbers is equal to a set of 2, 3, 5, 7. Okay, now we need to fill the 3 slots: hundreds, tens and ones. Now think of these slots as chair at a dinner table. Now for the hundredth chair, how many of your 4 VIPs are fighting for it? All 4. Now once someone sits down, let's say 7 sits here. Okay, so how many are left for the 10th chair? Only 3. And for the 1st chair, only 2 remain, right? So the math is very simple here. 4 into 3 into 2, that is 24. Yes, option number B. Option B is the right answer for this question. Now, some of you might be thinking, ma'am, why did not we use that C thing, the combinations? Here is the important thing to remember. In a three-digit number, order is everything. Okay. So, if I give you 2, 3 and 5, and near about 235, it's a cheap price for a shirt. But 532 is expensive. Now the digits are same, but the value changed because of the order has been changed here, right? So if we talk about the combination, we just pick the team, like choosing 3 players for a game, right? If I talk about permutations, we pick the team and decide who plays which position. So since 235 is not equal to 352, we use the permutations. Okay, that is 4p3. Now let's show off a bit. What if the question did not say distinct? If repeats were allowed, like the VIPs suddenly become the best friend, the hundreds place would have 4 choices, right? Then the tens would have 4 and the ones would have 4, right? So it will be 4 into 4 into 4, that is 64. Now look at option number A. Examiners put that there as a trap for the students who don't read the word distinct. Now don't fall for it. Don't let the examiner win. Now if the question asked for even 3-digit numbers, only 2 could sit in the ones place, right? That would change the whole game. Always check your constraint first. So to recap, identify the single digit primes like 2, 3, 5, 7. Total is what? 4. Now recognize the order matters. It's a number, not a fruit salad. Now calculate this. 4 into 3 into 2, that will be 24. So our final option is option number B, 24. Okay, so this is the solution guys. So see you in the next session with a new question. So don't miss that out. It will be very beneficial. Okay, so bye bye guys.